Hello, this is Dr. Amrita and you're on my show, the Health Well Bridge podcast. Today we are going to talk a little bit about the book Ikigai and being antifragile. If you have already read the book, you know what I am talking about. If not, stay tuned for what exactly is being antifragile and why you need to do that and be that now. It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. This is a saying by Epictetus. But what does this have to do with the Ikigai motivation and about being antifragile? Are you antifragile? Do you have your Ikigai all set and shiny? If you don't know what I am talking about, you can just skip to the end of the podcast or read the quick summary of the book. The link is in the discovery. If you are interested to know more, then listen on. Ikigai is a book. It's a famous book where the Japanese secret to a long and happy life is explained by Hector Garcia and Francesca Mireles. I might be mispronouncing the name, so excuse me for that. But the main part about the book, which is really intriguing, is it has explained very beautifully about the basic principles of life that makes for a happy and a healthy life. It's not a shortcut and it's definitely not easy, but it is backed by science. And this is why you should listen to this podcast and read the book if possible. But before I talk about the book, I will tell you a little story. A story about how I found the book. I like slow living. The slow life in a small town is something I love. Growing up in the hustle and bustle of a big city, I enjoy the advantages the city living brings. But now I want a chance to breathe, slow down and feel the life I have built. I am sure wherever I live, I will continue living slowly. But I really had doubts about my thoughts. Was I right? Is that a good idea? Why would slow be good? I guess we forget about the tortoise in our race to be the hare. Burning candles at both ends was something that took a toll on my health. 2 years back, my husband and we took a decision to take back control. I was afraid that without slowing down, I wouldn't be around to see my little one grow up. This focus on mortality happens when you bring a little life to this world. Parents know about this. You also want to find the best way to put down roots and also build up. It's an interesting thing I realized as a parent. Never before did I think slow was me. But it's good that I found out this side of me because that's why these COVID times are teaching times. It's a way to prepare our minds to stay calm and in the moment. Stay thankful. Take good care of our health. That was one of the ideas behind why I started a website. When I joined the medical education service of the government in our country, I knew it was a transferable job. Both being in transferable jobs meant as doctors and having a 9-month baby was not going to be easy. But we were lucky to be posted at the same medical college for the first 6 years of our service. That was a blessing. That's when I realized it would be a long time before a physically settled location would be possible for me. But from childhood, the only thing I really wanted was stability. Economic and emotional stability. How could I achieve that being rudderless? The transfers were often random and not in family-friendly places. It was not something I knew what to do about, but to keep my mind calm and give my sense of roots a firm holding, I started my digital home. It was healthwellbridge.com. Many people ask me why such a long name and why such a mix-up of names. Why did I name my website healthwellbridge.com? In Hinduism, two of our favorite goddesses are Ma Lakshmi and Ma Saraswati. They represent the wealth, well-being and education respectively. Goddess Saraswati is the goddess of education. It's often confusion that what do you want in life, what to focus on in life. But the truth is you need blessings from both of them. But above all, you need to keep on working. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Goddess Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth and well-being. And with her blessing, you can manage a lot. But without Ma Saraswati's blessing, you will not know what is the lot and how to go forward, because education is the superpower that we all need. My website is a lot about health, a dash about wealth, and the essential bridge of education, making it all possible. By now, you may be wondering what happened to Ikigai, but now you will not have to wonder for more. This post is dedicated to motivation for doing and the Ikigai. For it to work best, you must read the book. But if you want to get started right away, the following part is just right for you. But remember one thing, there's nothing like the book. So go and get the book. It's available on Amazon and also on the AnyBooks app. My favorite part from the book, Ikigai. The word Ikigai means a reason for being, a reason to live. A Japanese concept of Ishigo Ishii, translated as this moment exists only now, it won't come again. To remain focused on the life I have now, the work I am doing now, the people in my life now, life needs us to appreciate it because it's a gift. Next comes being anti-fragile. That is what I told you at the very beginning of this podcast. I really like this word. What is being anti-fragile? It means when adversaries make you stronger. It's a cool concept. When you gain from chaos and not just beat it but get stronger. It's a quality we better develop now to survive in these chaotic times. Qualities you need to develop are resilience, persistence and patience, all of which are surely going to make you anti-fragile. In the book Ikigai, they also talk about having multiple sources of income. This is a personal favorite of mine since I think forever. Don't put all eggs in one basket when it comes to ways to earn. Stay active, don't retire. This is another one which is crucial. At least you shouldn't retire traditionally. It's crucial for the mind and body health for you to go on working, to feel useful, to do socially constructive work. The type of work should be adjusted according to age. This is the reason why I also like the FIRE entrepreneurs so much. Next comes taking it slow, one of my favorite parts. It's a super simple way to embrace life. It's also essential if you want to live a healthy life. Slow doesn't mean you don't exercise. That's a different thing altogether. Slow means not rushing from one to another. Experiencing, appreciating and taking things one at a time. Reconnect with nature. This is much needed for your well-being. I can vouch for green balconies and indoor plants. If you go on my Instagram, you will see multiple pictures of my garden. Green balconies and indoor plants are the best gift you can give yourself if you are living in a rental. If you have your own house, you have a garden, then you are one of the most blessed and loved creatures of God. Smile. It's an instant mood booster. Be thankful. It's the only way to stay blessed. I have a whole series on Thankful Thursdays and you will find the link in the description again. Remember your Ikigai, your reason for being. There is no other way to do better and stay happy. God give us the grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other. This is a serenity prayer, and there is no other way to live than that with grace and Ikigai. How do you live? Let me know in the comments below. This is Dr. Amrita, and you were listening to the Health Wealth Bridge podcast. Stay tuned, subscribe, and keep listening. This podcast is brought to you by Health Wealth Bridge, and I'm Dr. Amrita, ENT surgeon based in Kolkata. Thank you so much for listening.